We've got 5 keys under $100, and we're going to start right now.
Comically correct comics.
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another video. I'm Brian, and today we have an exciting video. This is 5 keys under $100. So this is more of a big boy price point. I've done other videos at $25 and $50, and you can find those videos in my recent feed of videos. Some great entry-level books, and this is for a little step up in price at $100. So if you're willing to shell out that crisp Benjamin, that $100 bill, to invest in some books, this will be a great video for you. What's interesting about this price point is you start getting into keys in the bronze and sometimes even silver age, in lower grade, at least in silver age, but obviously it just really opens up the doors of possibility for books to invest in. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Number 1, we have a really interesting book in Black Lightning #1. So this is the first appearance and origin of Black Lightning. It's also the first appearance of Gambi and Tobias Whale. You'll have to excuse me, I've got the wife and kid making noise in the background. But anyways, it's the first solo series featuring a black superhero for DC. And race equality books are really popular and hot right now with everything that's going on in the world. And so this could have potential to be a series that hasn't seen its peak yet, is how I would put it. You can get a near mint copy raw for around $100. And you can get a graded, CGC graded copy around 8.5 to 9.0 for around $100. And this is one of the rare instances where the direct edition is worth more than the newsstand edition, because this issue came out, I believe, in 1977. And so it was one of the first years where they issued direct editions. So almost all across the board, you're going to see the UPC barcode box down in the corner, and that means it's the newsstand edition. If you find one with a blank barcode box, grab it, jump on it, or send it to me and I'm going to buy it, because it's incredibly rare to get a direct edition for this issue. And since it's a key, since it's a first appearance, since it has historical significance as the first solo series of a black superhero for DC, it is the perfect storm for making the direct edition very, very, very valuable. So be on the lookout for that. That's a chance for you to make a quick flip and make some serious money. Okay, so coming in at number 2, we have Something is Killing the Children #1. And this is one of those issues that is a spec book and a key issue, okay? Because it's the first issue in the series. It's already a super, super hot series, which makes it a key issue. But it's a spec issue, a spec book, because it hasn't been announced yet that there's going to be a film or TV adaptation for this series, and it is destined to get one. The writer has mentioned in multiple different places that he's in conversations about this, in serious conversations about bringing this to the smaller big screen. It's just destined to happen. This series has had so much success, and it is prime material for a show. I mean, it has Stranger Things vibes all over it. If you're a fan of Stranger Things on Netflix, this is right up that alley, which is actually probably where a lot of the inspiration for this book came from. So that's what makes it a spec book and a hot issue. And you can get raw near mint copies for around $100 or under $100, maybe more like $75. And this is one of those issues that has exclusive covers and subsequent prints up the wazoo. Okay, the exclusive covers are all really, really cool, and I would actually recommend some of those. But price points are all over the place for those. The one that's on the under $100 for this video is just the regular cover A. As far as subsequent prints, they got up to a 6th printing of Something is Killing the Children #1. And the 6th printing is the money book for the subsequent prints. The other subsequent prints don't and shouldn't fetch as much, okay? They're not low print runs for the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th prints. They're not low print runs. It's the 6th print that's the low print run, is the last one. And that's typically how it works with these subsequent prints, is it's the last subsequent print that ends up being the lowest print run, and that's when they stop printing more of them. So you can look for the 6th print as well. And the 6th print, in my opinion, is the best cover for all of the subsequent prints. All right, so next up we have Uncanny XMen #134. And this is the issue where Phoenix becomes Dark Phoenix. And there's been a lot of chatter recently about the role of the Phoenix Force that is going to play in the King of Black series. Will it have an effect on this book? I don't know. It just seems like this book has not reached its peak yet, and it still has room to grow. This series, the Uncanny XMen, is in its infancy if you look at it in the long term, and you can still get near mint raw copies for $100 or less, and you can get a graded 9.0 to 9.4 for around $100 as well. All right, up next we have Uncanny XMen #120. Now, this is the first cameo appearance of Alpha Flight. And Alpha Flight, so it's the first cameo appearance in this issue of the characters Sasquatch, Aurora, Shaman, Snowbird, and North Star. So you've got a bunch of cameo first appearances, the first cameo team appearance of Alpha Flight. And this is going to be one that you can pick up like a 9.0 to a 9.2 raw for around $100. So like the near mint minus range for $100. Alpha Flight has yet to make its appearance in the MCU, so this might be a good time to jump in on this book, and at the least you've got a key issue with a bunch of first cameo appearances. Alright, so last but not least, coming in at #5, we have Batman #89. And this is the first appearance of Punchline in cameo. You can easily pick up a near mint copy for under $100, and you might even be able to find a graded CGC 9.8 copy for around $100 if you're patient and you look hard enough. Punchline, I believe, is a character that's going to have some serious legs. I believe that she's here to stay, so this might be a good time to get in on this as well. The poor man's version of this book is Batman #89, the 2nd print, which you can find near mint copies for under $10, and you can find even a CGC graded 9.8 copy for around $50. So once again, guys, this is just speculation. These are some books that I think have some serious potential for around the $100 mark. Leave a note down in the comments. What book would you recommend to pick up for around $100 right now? I've gotten some great tips and suggestions from my viewers, so I really would like to hear from you guys. What are you looking at right now as far as speculation books for around $100? And my top pick of all 5 of these books here is definitely Something is Killing the Children #1. I think that one is going to quickly be picked up into a TV show, and would probably be the best return on your money. That would just be my guess. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed the content, please hit a like, smash that subscribe button on your way out, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Comically correct comics.